Set it up. Set it up. Set it up.
Set it up. Set it up. Set it up.
You ready?
Hello, I'm Celise,
Hi, I'm Simon.
and you've been cursed.
Huh?
You just walked underneath the ladder. You do know that's bad luck.
Hey, look, cute kitty.
That's even more bad luck. Anyways, this is the 13th season to Set It Up.
Whoa, is that why there was a black cat there?
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay, well, for our first episode, we have our autobiography videos in it that show how we are connected to our communities.
Sounds like a plan.
A good one. So let's take a look at the videos.
You are
Now!
watching
Set it up! ATV.
show.
Produced.
Hi, my name is Sam Wright. I'm 15 years old and this is my story. I was born and raised in St. Paul, Minnesota. I grew up with a really big family. I have 5 aunts, 3 uncles, 30 cousins, like 15 first cousins, and a few second cousins. Some things I like to do include swimming, traveling, and watching movies on Netflix with my friends.
Sam and I hang out a lot, and we always have each other's backs. One good experience me and Sam have shared is when Sam and I went to our first ever concert. We saw the band Big Time Rush. We had a lot of fun. It was very overwhelming, and I think we are going to the one next year too.
What is your name?
Jack.
How old are you?
4.
You're 4 years old? Who am I?
Sam.
Okay. Do you like me?
Yeah.
What do you like to do with Sam?
Play with him and have fun with him.
Okay, so since me and Sam work together in Spanish a lot because we sat next to each other, a lot of people started assuming that we were going out. And although I'm pretty sure I have told them numerous times that I have a boyfriend, they're still convinced that me and Sam are going to get married someday or are already married. So me and my friends just decided to pretend to plan a wedding just because it's funny.
I met him in AP Human Geography. I had to sit by him, and he always got us papers because he was on the end seat. So it was like, yay, Sam! And then we started talking, and
Use one word to describe Sam.
Great! Quirky.
Sam is one word. Awesome.
Probably unique.
He's a very diverse person.
My friends and family said a lot of things about me, because that's what I am, a lot of things. I do a lot in my life, and I'm part of many communities. But what is community? Community to me is a group of people with the same interests or hobbies.
I think community is a gathering of people where they all have some kind of common trait, like interest or where they live, and then they all help each other out and become friends.
Everyone can get together, bind over a subject or a topic.
They just kind of have like this type of bond with each other, so they respect, they help each other through hardships, they connect to each other on certain levels.
I'm involved in school, church, and now set it up.
Hi, I'm Kyle, and this is my life. To say bowling is a part of me is an understatement. While I'm not obsessed, I'm no more than most when the topic arises. Generation to generation, bowling has been a part of my family. While the technology has changed, the traditional value and the fun in it hasn't. When I want to escape, I bowl. When I want to have a good time, I bowl. When I want to be challenged, I bowl. Win or lose, it's not the biggest part. It's about how you bowl, what you do. State or league, cosmic or tourney, all in all, it can be the beginning of a journey.
Those were some cool videos.
Yeah, but before we show more, I'm super hungry. Whoops.
Now you're getting a lot of bad luck, and you have super salty fries.
Well, I'm still gonna eat them.
Well, why are you eating those cursed salty fries? Let's watch some more videos.
What nicknames do you have for me?
No. No.
When Mikayla was little, she was very entertaining, funny, and very cute.
I like to read. I like to read a lot. I like to dance. I like to sing.
Mikayla likes to shop a lot. So much.
The some things Mikayla likes to do is shop, and then maybe shop some more, and then come home, go online, and shop some more.
Mikayla likes to shop. She likes to sing and rap and dance.
The only thing I'm probably really good at is dancing. Okay, and singing. But that's about it.
Mikayla is different from all my other friends because she's honest. Sometimes a little too honest, but you gotta respect her for her honesty.
I can just talk to you about anything, caps lock, anything.
At home, she does random voices all the time, and does random faces, and she's definitely my sister.
Something that people should know about Mikayla that they probably don't know is that she's scared for people to really get to know her, and she like holds up a wall.
Mikayla tries to act tough, and she's sensitive. Mikayla's sensitive, but she tries to act like she's not.
If something goes bad, she can do it, but if something goes horribly bad, she tends to shift a little bit.
Mikayla is funny, goofy.
Kayla is very smart, pretty cool, good to party with.
Crazy, silly.
and she is Mikayla. You can't even really describe her. It's just Mikayla.
She's can repeat the entire due date movie without even trying.
She is my partner in crime.
Kayla's awesome.
Hello, my name is Delmar. I live in Minnesota. I'm 15 years old, and here's my project. Okay, what are the 3 words that describe me?
Funny.
Are silly, passionate. When he starts talking about an issue, he really gets into it.
He's hardworking.
He's passionate about, wants to change.
That's about it.
Kendrick Lamar is my favorite rapper, and here's his first album cover, Good Kid, Mad City. I like how he raps and the flow of his raps. My second favorite rapper is Mikayla, and here's his first album cover, Dreams and Nightmares. I like him because he's aggressive and fast with his different rap techniques. Here's my third favorite rapper, Wiz Khalifa. I like him because he's calm and smooth, and I like that in a rapper. I play Xbox in my spare time. My favorite games are NBA 2K13, Far Cry 3, and Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Technology is a big part of my life, so naturally my laptop is one of the most important things to me. So I use my laptop for different information and finding new ways to get music.
Second day of casting. Let's get this thing over with. All right, first up, follow me. Hello.
Hi.
As you know, you'll be playing me in my movie. Okay, so let's get this thing started. What's your name?
Lucy.
Okay, Lucy, what's my childhood story?
You were born in Switzerland. I'm guessing you have a mom and a dad. And
Whoa, cut. Wow, next question. What's something I enjoy doing?
asking people interview questions, duh.
I can't believe this. Did you even read my bio?
Bio?
I'm gonna have to cut this short. Tina, get the next person, please. Next. Have a seat, please. What's your name?
Renee.
Renee?
No. Renee. Rosy tongue.
Renee? You look familiar. Do I know you from anywhere?
No. I come from Paris. Paris.
Okay, well, let's get this started. What community do I consider myself with? Awkward. Yeah, very.
I act on Broadway with the Shakespeare.
Can you do an impression of me?
I see, okay. To be or not to be.
No.
I've been on Broadway.
Tina, please get the next person. Okay. Pitiful. Just pitiful. Okay. Hi, what's your name?
Calidria.
Next.
Well.
What the heck was that? Next. 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 I think this was normal. I hope so.
Hey, Doratu, it's finally nice to meet you.
Hi, what's your name?
I'm Tracy.
Okay. So, what's my childhood story?
Well, you were born in Ethiopia. You're the second youngest of 5. You speak Oromo. You moved to America in 2004. And as of now, you live with your mom, your little sister, and one of your brothers.
Nice. What's my favorite thing to do?
Well, you like to eat, sleep, you like hanging out with your friends, you like to write, and you go to SPNN to work on like filming stuff.
Nice. What are some qualities of mine?
Your friends would most likely say that you're shy at first, but really, really outgoing, and they can't get you to shut up once you get to know them. You're fun to be around, and just the overall well-rounded great person.
Wow. What communities do I consider myself to be in?
The food community. I know you love to eat. I read that. Also, probably the aroma community. But out of those two, you probably stick with the food community the most.
Wow, nice answer. Can you do an impression of me?
Yes. Okay. You didn't bring me any food? You're so mean. I would have brought you some food.
Nice. Now, one last thing. Did you bring me some food?
Of course. Here you go.
Wow. Well, you got the answers right. You did a great impression of me, and you brought me food. This part was meant for you. Congrats, you got the part.
Really?
Yes.
You're playing.
No.
Seriously?
Yes.
Can I give you a hug? Oh my God. This is the greatest day of my life. Oh my God, and you are the best assistant ever. Give me a hug. I just love you.
Oh, it smells so good.
She was born in Ethiopia. She's from Ethiopia. She has 3 older brothers and a little sister, which makes a total of 5. She speaks Oromo. She came to America in 2004. She enjoys writing a lot. Her friends would say, when you first meet her, she's quiet. But once you get to know her, she's crazy and can't stop talking. She considers herself to be with the food community. She loves to eat. She spends her time eating every day. You want to know who she is? She is Durartu Tashoma. Durartu Tashoma's autobiography. Come to theaters towards you.
All right, let's take a look at a few more videos this episode.
Sounds good.
I attend Como Park Senior High School, home of the Cougars, and I'm class of 2014. Fashion is involved in my community because I like getting up in the morning and dressing up for school, and music motivates me to get through school.
I'm here to talk about my daughter, Celeste Collins. She's our firstborn. She attends Como Senior High. She's a junior. Was expected to graduate next year, 2014, June. We are very proud of Celeste. She's a great student. You know, she started off a little shaky freshman year, but she brought it up. No, she's doing good, I could say. And she got a good head on her shoulders. She's in the AVID program. She did different things. She did journalism. And I think she kind of liked that. Her artist school was pretty good, I could say.
I read a lot of them. Pretty good. She was really into it. So. She interviewed like about at least 5 people, I think. About 5 people. You know, I read the article. They was really nice.
She told us that she may think about pursuing it in college.
Hi, my name is Robin Asher. I am an AVID teacher and a science teacher at Como Park High School. I have Celeste in AVID class. AVID stands for Advancement via Individual Determination. It is a college prep class that meets as an elective during the school day. We get kids organized by using binders, and we get them taking great notes, Cornell notes in all of their classes. We make them use their planner so they don't forget about assignments. We do tutorials. We have college tutors come in 2 days a week to help them with what they're confused about. And most importantly, we make kids do accelerated classes because The more rigorous, the more you challenge yourself, the better off you're going to be when you get to college.
Oh, the smell of the bakery from across the street. Got it in my nose.
Hi, my name's Simon. I live in a small neighborhood, which is nice. It's not busy, and it's not loud, just a quiet neighborhood.
He is funny. We have entertainment when he's around because he's got a great sense of humor.
I like that Simon has a lot of interests. Seems like every time I talk to him, he has a new interest.
He's talented, so when he plays music or shows us the new musical instruments he has.
He's a very considerate person, and he cares a lot about other people. Secondly, I think he's a very good big brother to his little sister.
My favorite thing. He's generous, he's kind, and he's handsome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Music is a big part of my life. I enjoy playing, listening, and exploring new instruments. I like listening to all music except for country. My favorite kind of music to play is movie tunes. A place I like to go is Northfield, where my grandparents live. Northfield is a place much like my neighborhood. It's quiet and peaceful, all except for the small town, which is full of little stores and shops, which is basically where most of the stuff goes on.
I was watching basketball. Dang.
We are Destiny's brother and sister. She's my sister first. He's the in-law. My family always gets that twisted.
I'm her nephew, Jamal, her little Jamal.
I'm Destiny's niece.
I'm her other big nephew, Diallo.
Here's Destiny. We did not know that Destiny was coming. No one expected there to be Destiny in the world. My mom thought she was only gonna have 4. She called me crying one night because she couldn't believe that she was pregnant. And 3 months later, Destiny D. Roberts arrived into this world.
Ever since she was a little girl, every time you come to my house, you always go in the kitchen first. Always.
Destiny,
you don't
shut
stop
up.
anywhere else in the house first. You check to see what we have to eat. All the way from the days where you had the pajamas with the feet on them, the zip-up, fluffy pajamas with the feet in them.
Yeah, that is
I'd
true.
like to thank you for that. It's expensive every time.
Growing up, Destiny was very, very aggressive. She, for some reason, liked to fight all the time, and I have to admit I would lose most of the time. It's just...
Yeah, Destiny used to kick our butts. Everything. Sports, fighting, being cool. You know?
She's always been a tremendous athlete too. She was like 2 throwing bombs, spiral bombs with the football, manhandling the softball and the basketball and a soccer ball and whatever else was near her. And her brother's balls.
Destiny is by far the most craziest, most funniest person I have ever met in my life. The faces that this girl makes are hilarious. And even when somebody's sad or they're feeling down, she's always the one to make you laugh and smile and all that stuff.
And she has always been our little sweetheart. Jamal calls her
Glitter Bomb.
Glitter Bomb has been her nickname since she was little.
Oh. So what I'm simply saying there is she comes into the area and everything explodes, and it's like the most beautiful sight in the whole wide world. Just glitter everywhere. And I think that's what the name is all about. I think that she's always been outgoing, always been trying to be the best at whatever she does, and I think it comes out and everybody is impacted by it. So that's the origin of the name.
Thank you. Glitter Bomb.
Destiny, we have a love-hate relationship. We love each other to death, but we fight over everything that happens. But if anything ever happened to her, or if anything happened to me, yeah.
She's very creative. I mean, she like knows how to make things out of hangers. Like she made my dad this hanger, and I don't even know what she did, to be honest. It just said happy birthday and all this stuff with a hanger.
You know, always there for me no matter what. Like, even if she pissed me off the night before, or if I was just like, I'm not talking to her or whatnot, you know, I know that no matter what, she'll still always be there for me, you know.
Destiny's always been a beautiful baby, beautiful toddler, beautiful young lady, and now she's growing and almost a woman, which is scary and crazy to even say.
I agree. It happened so fast.
And just extremely talented. Like, she's been drawing ever since I can remember, and putting things together, and just amazing art pieces and poems, and being able to sing and put together music that we just didn't even know was possible.
This just it. Destiny Roberts considers herself to be with the music community. She enjoys rapping, singing, writing songs, and making beats. She's been doing it since she was 10 years old and haven't stopped since. She says it's a way to express herself, and it keeps her doing something. Without music, she is nothing. Now back to your show.
She's really talented with music, and her shoe style is just off the chain. I always be trying to steal her shoes and some of her shirts because I love them all.
What a cutie pie. And I sing to you, don't I, Des? I have my own little song for you. It has nothing to do with nothing. It's just what I think of every time.
You gotta sing it? You can sing it?
Maybe later.
Please.
To work on my chords. Okay. I ain't no perfect man. I'm just trying to do the best that I can. Just trying to understand. You shine your light on the world. Shine your light so the world can see. Yep. That's not the words to the song, but it's our little song, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So yeah, Destiny, that's my dog right there. So basically that's it. Dipset.
She's awesome.
She is. She's awesome. That sums it up. Glitter bombs in the house.
Thank you, guys.
That was weak how you just said glitter bombs in the house.
She is. What
we
else
have
do
to
you want me
close
to
with
say?
something stronger than that.
I didn't know we were closing. What else do you say? She's the bomb. She
there's
is.
more? This is
Glitter
not good.
bombs in the house. I'm just saying.
She
Can we
said
start
do.
over?
And the color you remind me of is like sky blue because you're like always there, but you're like not like too aggressive.
And a drink. Say glass of milk. Nice and smooth.
And I wrote a poem. Hold on. Destiny, destiny, how crazy thou art. Like the sun, your hot breath warms my arm. I'm sad when you're not here. I do shed a tear because you are the best. Yes, you are better than the rest. I love you.
Awesome videos. Here are our last set of videos. Enjoy.
Music for me is a routine, like getting up in the morning, brushing your teeth, or tying your shoe. Music happens automatically. Whether it's on TV, on the radio, or in my earbuds, music surrounds me constantly. This is the story about my hobby, my community, my passion, music.
Jake, I know that dude since kindergarten. Like, I grew up with that dude. It's funny just watching how he changed to the person he is today.
Jake went to elementary school, as did I, where music was implemented in our daily lives, and so we had music class multiple times a week. We had instruments we got to play with and experiment with at a young age.
He started with the trumpet back in elementary school.
He still is playing trumpet up to this day, so even just those little things.
Everybody knew he was smart. Everybody always went to him for answers in elementary school, and now he still got the answers.
Around the age of 14, 15, Jake started really getting into rock music, which is sort of when he got his first guitar.
As Jake got older, he was more open to different influences.
He was more of like a rock a rock star, Me and him tried a couple times to try to create a band, but like incorporating hip hop with rock and trying to create like a new element.
He, experiments with the keyboard and, with like computer media tools and with recording tools and kind of like the in-studio kind of thing. I mean, he just skyrocketed.
Over the time, he kind of like switched ends. He wasn't so on the extreme end of rock. He kind of like made his way towards hip hop, and he's pretty much in the middle. And having both aspects of like music, rock and hip hop, has changed the way like he makes his beats and the way he looks at music now.
It's crazy. This boy has no lessons. He doesn't pay a lot of money to go, meet fancy people or instructors who can, and that's really how raw it is, and that's how authentic it is. And I really think just with that, he's gonna be going places.
All we do is roll around, pull up to a different town. People yelling hallelujah. Oh yeah, they loving a different sound. Radio, Great Depression.
As Jake has gotten older in his teenage years, he really has an interest in live music, which I think is kind of exciting.
An average boy his age would maybe want to, be into video games and sports, but I mean, all Jake ever wants for Christmas or birthdays are concert tickets.
Having done it himself, I think that sort of piqued his interest in wanting to see a lot of live music.
You listen to a song, you might think you know the artist. Once you see them perform live, you actually feel their energy, like you can connect with them more.
You can't just say that you can play music and go on stage and do it, like there's, there's a lot more that goes into it.
That's how you really get a fan base, is doing shows, because, you actually went to their town, performed in front of them, and it feels like they met you.
And so it's awesome that he's really dipping his toes into all the different various aspects of music, and that's what's really gonna make you more of a solid, wholesome person in this field.
First and foremost,
I think about the future and Jake's future, I'm positive, you know, music's gonna play a big part.
I see him either being like a music producer, like having people come into a studio and him making money off of that.
I can see him opening his own business. I can see people wanting to come to Jake for, you know, help and for questions.
Because it always has been, you know, part of his life, and he really seems to take a sincere interest in it.
You know, if he had instruction from others, I mean, I can't even imagine the places he'll go.
So yeah, I'm excited for him. I think it's going to be part of his life for a long time.
He's a very talented young man, and his future's looking bright. He's gonna go far in life.
Well, that's the story so far, but it doesn't stop there. I continue my routine of music daily, and I have no intentions of stopping. Maybe I'll study music in college. Maybe I'll be a famous producer. Maybe my debut album will go gold. I'm not exactly sure how my story will end, but I know where it all started. Finally, after months of travel, we found it. We found the habitat of the wild Max. This looks like an ideal location to leave the camera to see if he does anything unusual when he believes that he's alone. He seems to sleep like any other animal of his species. His sleep patterns seem to be a night and day thing. We interviewed one of Max's closest relatives. It was very informative on our end. Max seems to spend hours of his time at a box with a rectangle attached. Strange characters and pictures appear on the rectangle as he presses buttons and clicks with what he refers to as a mouse. We sat down with another of Max's relatives. We didn't get much useful information out of this interview, just small stuff that we already knew. Luckily, we were able to find a friend and a mentor of Max that we could interview. Where did you first meet the Max?
I met the Max. The beginning, I think it was this year, right? Yeah. It was not this year.
I think maybe GSA.
Why do you think Max got into GSA?
I think it was because of friends and just his friends being there.
I don't know. And I think that's personal, probably.
What stands out most about Max?
I think the personality, the way how not boastful, that's the wrong word, how excited and extroverted he is.
Max is friendly. He is articulate. Can be reserved, though, can be thoughtful. Well, the first thing you notice about Max, I think, is his red hair, but that's just until he starts talking. And then I noticed how smart he was.
Our findings have shown us that Max is an intelligent creature that sometimes spends his time with friends at his school's GSA, or Gay Straight Alliance, as an ally of his friend Eli. Max also spends time at his house with his relatives, family, and even friends. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Abnormal Creatures. This has been an SPNN SIU production.
Hi there, everybody. Welcome to TLS Corner, starring me, Tough Luck. Today we'll be having a very special guest in this segment named Tori Loss. So give it up, everyone. Hey, everyone, I'm Tori. So, Tori, tell us about yourself. Okay, well, I currently volunteer at Regent's Hospital. I basically just come in every week for 4 hours, and I currently work at the guest experience desk, and I just help lead people to their destination, maybe make some conversation. Yeah, that's about it. And do you like that? I don't really know why, but I usually do like showing up for my job there. I don't know, I guess I really like helping people. I guess that's why I want to go into the medical field someday. preferably as a dietitian. Okay, so exactly what inspired you? What made you want to become a dietitian? I personally believe that life is filled with obstacle courses that everyone has to get over and somehow like overcome to reach their dreams. For me, the obstacle course has always been food and how much I weigh. I started to come to that realization shortly after my family decided to take this road trip down to Houston, Texas to go visit my father's aunt. Well, never meeting her before, I really didn't know what to expect from her, and my family and I just finally got there, and someone opens the door. And as my sister and I step through, here's my aunt.
Dear Lord, you're so freaking fat. How's about a diet when you get back to Minnesota?
Okay, so that wasn't exactly what happened, but it went a little bit more like this.
You're so freaking fat. Oh, honey, my daughter used to be fat just like you. How would you go back on a diet when you back to Minnesota?
I was neither that fat, nor was that exactly what happened. But even if I were that big, would that really have made it okay? I don't know, it's just a thought. Well, at that time, she actually made me really mad. Not just because, well, it hurt my feelings, but because she actually didn't know me. If she's taught me anything from all this, it's that I really don't want to be like her. I think there's more to a person than the way they look, and we really should try and see that. Being beautiful is not all about having a pretty face and a gorgeous body. It's about having a pretty mind, a pretty soul, and a pretty heart as well. Because honestly, I'm getting really sick of vanity, and I believe we should see beauty in all inches.
And here's a video by one of our co-coordinators of Set It Up, Emily.
Hi, I'm Emily. Hi, I'm Emily, and I'm making a movie about... Oh, what were my lines? Oh no. Hi, I'm Emily, and I'm making a movie about myself so I can show the youth that's been youth an example of a video that you guys are going to make for the first episode of Set It Up. I was born in August, on the 21st of August, in Minneapolis, where I've lived most of my life with my parents in the same house until I moved out. I went to public school from kindergarten through high school, first at Marcy Open, then at South High School. I then left the Twin Cities to go to college in New York City, where many of my friends still live. After college, I moved back to Minneapolis, South Minneapolis, where I now live with 2 roommates.
We love Emily.
We do love Emily.
Listen to her.
Listen to her.
She knows some stuff. So I know this brother right here probably for about 8 years, and we met kind of on the music scene here in Minneapolis, because he's a rapper and I am a singer and a dancer, and sometimes we rap and sing together.
Even though I don't live with them anymore, I still see my parents every week.
Yes! Touchdown! Yes! Yay! Packers! Oh, hi. I'm Emily's father, John. I was just watching. Excuse me, just a second.
I'm Chris, and I'm Emily's mom, and I love Halloween. Jabberjaws.
We've both known Emily for a little over 23 years.
Yes.
I remember it was a Sunday night, and we were driving to the hospital.
And how old was she?
She was wasn't born
yet.
We
were driving to the hospital.
And because we were new parents, we were a little bit nervous.
Oh, yes.
So we over-swaddled her. It was still August. And her first few days of life, she looked like a speckled trout because she had a heat rash.
I guess I'm part of many communities, including the local music community here in the Twin Cities, the community media and youth media communities. For this video, I'll focus on just one Twin Cities community I'm a part of.
I like to watch her jaw hang open beautifully while she sings those working class songs. And you should see the way the sun catches her at just the right light before it sets below the horizon and comes up as a glowing moon. And then what she does, she walks into the room, she throws the door open, and she's wearing this ripped dress, and she's all tattered but still looking somehow so pristine. And my breath catches stupidly in my throat.
My name is Brianna Wilson. I am the current president of Voices Merging. Voices Merging is a student-based art coalition at the University of Minnesota. We specialize in spoken word, urban and visual arts. We host open mics every second and fourth Monday. So I met Emily through working with Voices Merging. She came on the board sometime in the past year, early 2012, and was just really down and helped us plan our conference. And then me and Emily just started hanging out.
She's fun to hang around, and I don't know, she's Emily.
She's the one that's low-key, like, funny. Like, you wouldn't even know that Emily was that funny until, like, you actually talk to her.
I can't curse. Emily is really nice, you know, but she be trying to say little slick stuff on the end, you know, like, oh, your outfit looks really nice if I was wearing it, or, you know, something like that, like.
Oh wait, before we go, one more message from a good friend.
Hello, my name is Judride. I am from the planet Bo. I met Emily when I first landed. I landed in her backyard. I crushed her teddy bear, and she was very mad. But we became friends.
Thank you for watching our biographies. Stay tuned for episode 2.
Thanks for watching.
Good night, St. Paul!